क्या हुआ? सलमान भाई यहाँ पे
भाई लुक है भाई। सलमान भाई
दुल्कर सर
पीछे और पीछे मैडम हाथ
वाइड है
मैडम हाथ भाई ये
भाई साथ पीछे थोड़ा सा पीछे
थोड़ा पीछे
लेफ्ट
ठीक है यहाँ पे देखिए
थैंक यू।
ये तेरा काम हो गया, तू चले जा। थैंक यू।
लेफ्ट
ठीक है यहाँ पे देखिए
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 खेल लो आप लोग, यहाँ भी आप ही लोग पंगे ले लो। वेलकम वेलकम, कंग्रेचुलेशन, सो गुड टू सी यू भाई, सो गुड टू सी यू एंड कंग्रेचुलेशन फॉर दिस। आई हर्ड मृणाल ने कहीं पे बोला था मुझे दुलकर बिना दाढ़ी के पसंद है। अब ये क्या हो गया? ये तो दाढ़ी उड़ी है, क्या करेंगे?
ये
चुप हो गए ना।
एक साल पहले शूट किए थे हम फिल्म।
लेकिन हम लोग को काटने के लिए जो इधर ये प्रेशर आ रहा है उसके लिए आप ही जिम्मेदार हो। आई हैव टू से वेल यू नो वीव लव्ड यू इन सीता रामम, वीव लव्ड यू एज दीज वंडरफुल कैरेक्टर्स। लेकिन आखिरी बार लेटर कब मिला था? मृणाल, वील स्टार्ट विथ यू। व्हेन वाज द लास्ट टाइम समबडी रोट टू यू?
एक्चुअली फिल्म के बाद ही सब लिखने लग गए, फिल्म के पहले कभी किसी ने लिखा नहीं, क्यों? तो बट बहुत लेटर्स आ रहे हैं अभी, क्योंकि सीता रामम को इतना प्यार मिल रहा है, सीता को इतना प्यार मिल रहा है। इनफैक्ट लोग मुझे पूछ रहे हैं, लोचन को पूछ रहे हैं, मैम एड्रेस तो भेज दो, लेटर लिखे पता नहीं कहाँ पोस्ट करना है। तो ये सिचुएशन है।
बिल्कुल मिलना भी चाहिए, इस परफॉर्मेंस के बाद मिलना भी चाहिए।
थैंक यू।
दुलकर प्लीज आप बताओ, आपने कब आखिरी बार चिट्ठी लिखी थी या आपको चिट्ठी मिली थी?
ये बिफोर द फिल्म आई आंसर, बट मुझे शौक है लाइक चिट्ठियां लिखने में।
You do that?
So definitely like family, friends, I always write letters. It's also very difficult for me to imagine gifts for people.
Okay.
So I just write a full heartfelt letter, and I think it's a more personal, also an easy gift.
Is it? Wow. It is, of course, expressing क्या है मन में. So I have a treat for all you wonderful people. I've not told them, you know. In the movie, they're writing letters to each other. एक दूसरे को चिट्ठियाँ लिख रहे हैं. यहाँ पे मैं चाहता हूँ after this success, ये करीब 100 crores बॉक्स ऑफिस पे कमा चुकी है. तालियां हो जाएं एक बार, ladies and gentlemen, सीता रामम, है ना? So एक रिकॉर्ड बन गया. I would want you to write a letter to Dulquer right here, and I want you to do the same to Mrunal. Sharing your feeling, इस समय क्या चल रहा है अंदर? We'll start with you, Mrunal. अच्छा ठीक है, दुलकर.
Premana Sita Mahalakshmi, which is what we'll say in Telugu. Adarniya Sita Mahalakshmi in Hindi. This has been the most beautiful journey, and I am so glad I got to share it with you. And you truly brought Sita Mahalakshmi alive, and I don't think anybody in the audience can now remember your real name. I think you are now registered in everybody's minds and hearts as Sita Mahalakshmi. Definitely all of South India only knows you as Sita Mahalakshmi. I think people are Googling what this girl's name was. But also this wonderful team that we've had this journey with, Anusa, entire credit to you for conceiving this, writing this, being so in love with this film right from when you put pen to paper. and being so in love with these characters. I think the love that we're getting from the people is because our maker loved Ram and Sita so much.
Wow.
It would be impossible for you not to fall in love with us because he loved the character so much. We were only called Ram on set, Ram and Sita on set. I don't think Hanusa has ever registered my real name or Mrunal's real name. We're always Ram Garu and Sita Garu. And I think it's the way he's projected us, the way the characters were written, the way other characters talk about us, and just the way so much attention to detail about these characters in every scene, what we do, Ram's good deeds, Sita Mahalakshmi's strength, just her inner strength for somebody of that era, projecting a strong woman character, and also projected so beautifully on screen. So big thank you to you, sir. Vishal, your music is literally the soul of this film. I have actually pestered Vishal constantly for the songs ever since I shot it, and also for the background score, for especially the climax portion of what we call the Sita Raman theme. I'm glad that it's out there. So all of you, once you watch the film, it's on all of the music streaming apps. And our beloved Garu and Swapna, who's not here. It takes a lot of courage to back a film like this. We were both relatively unknown actors in the core Telugu market. I've done one film with them, but not strong enough to maybe lead a film or really bring in the audiences to the theatre on an opening day. But so much courage and so much faith in us as actors also, and also loving this script just as much as Hanusa did, and backing it, giving it all the might that it needed, all the love that it needed, made it so much care and attention. And we shot it all through all of COVID, and wherever we went to shoot, COVID followed us. So every schedule kept getting cut short. Even then, Vaijayanti Films and Swapna Cinema kept standing strong, kept us motivated. The entire technical team, the entire cast, it's been so wonderful. Thank you so much for giving us. These are films that come once in a lifetime for actors. I've had a lot of actors, in fact, reach out to me and tell me this. Even senior actors, these are career-defining, once-in-a-lifetime films. So it's truly a moment when, as an actor, you feel truly blessed, because there's only so much as actors we can do in choosing films and acting in them. But there's so much of luck and like a blessing, just being at the right place at the right time, coming into their minds, however we did, and getting cast in this film. So a big thank you to everybody. And Sita Mahalakshmi, it's been a never-ending journey, I feel like, the film. We've been with the film for so long, in shooting it, we've been promoting it, I've been dubbing it in many languages. We go city to city, promoting it, and now celebrating the film, and I actually don't even want this journey to end. I keep saying if my work was like an office job, I would want Sita Raman to be the company that I work for.
Wow.
And where I go every day to work with these amazing, co-workers, and I get to come back and live in this film. It's very hard to let go. Yours sincerely, with lots of love, faithfully, Ram.
Thank you so much. मुझे लगा वो last में नहीं आएगा, लेकिन आ गया.
But Nitin, now you know why I asked Dulquer Garu to go first.
Yeah.
Because he's so good in expressing. I think I don't know what to say.
बनता है,
My
बनता है.
turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my God. Okay, guys, help me. Okay. Priyamayana Dulquer Garu, if Hanusa wouldn't have reached out to this Sita, I would never find my Ram. And I'm really happy that you are playing my Ram. And nobody apart from you could do justice to this character. When Sir narrated me the story, I immensely fell in love with Sita and Ram and their beautiful journey. And by the end of the narration, I got to know that, Ram Garu is Dulquer Garu. I was literally imagining those scenes, बचपन में वो जब नानी कहानियाँ सुनाती है तो आपके mind में वो visuals चलते हैं. So that was happening.
Wow.
And I was fond of the kind of choices that you're brave enough, you're so courageous to choose films which are so unique and different. The only actor that I've worked till so far who expresses through his eyes, and Hanu sir, you and I know how tough it is to match him. so, so thank you. You are my inspiration. I always wanted to work in different languages. People always said that, why do you want to take that step? Just be happy in Hindi, you know. But when I met you, when you work in Telugu, Tamil, Malayalam, Hindi, I was like, that's my inspiration. So thank you for being my inspiration. And I really hope that I get to work with you. Although Dulquer Garu mentioned that he is not going to do romantic films or, you know, he's taking a break. But I'm sure that sir and I will come to you with the best script and you cannot say no. So this is just a letter to Ram. So I will end it with your loving, I'm so bad at it, Sita, yours faithfully, Mrunal Thakur, aka Sita, aka something that I should not say. Getting back to, you know, the my main man, my mentor, my everything, the legend, you know, that sir, thank you for this opportunity, because you have not just pampered me on set, but you've actually taught me what it is to, you know, you need to be professional enough. Now today I understand. I was such a child and now I feel like I've grown. I feel like I'm a better human today, and thank you for all those lovely stories behind the scenes, telling me about your journey, about how you started and the amount of films that you've made in your life. Oh my God, that was the most beautiful experience ever. I think sitting, you know, for lunch, and he used to pamper me with so much food. You can clearly see what a big foodie I am. And Hanu sir, sometimes I used to be like, what does he want? What does he want? I'm not able to do it. But he's like, no, Sita Garu, that. And I'm now, when I finally watch it on screen, I am so grateful that he kept pushing and pushing and pushing till he got the best take. And thank you for giving me this role, sir. This really, really changed everything for me. And people now know me as Sita Mahalakshmi, which is like a dream for any actor to be known as the character that they play. Vishal, the kind of chords that you have, you know, sab हिल गई है पूरी दुनिया आपके गानों से. शुरुआत, दिन की शुरुआत गानों से होती है, और थीम सॉन्ग जो है वो रोंगटे खड़े कर देता है. I'm sure you guys must be experiencing the same. I'm not just, you know, I feel like एक एक्टर के लिए बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट होता है कि एक किरदार उन्हें ऐसे मिले जो उनको अमर कर दे. तो मुझे लगता है शायद मेरे लिए शायद सीता महालक्ष्मी है, और that's only possible because of you guys. So thank you for having me, and Jayantilal sir, it's so lovely to finally collaborate with you again, yet again after Jersey, and many more to come. So thank you, and thank you guys. I think अब finally मुझे लग रहा है कि सीता रामम के promotions का मतलब, you know, this is because बॉम्बे में हम लोग ने कुछ, मुंबई में कुछ किया ही नहीं था. So I'm really happy to meet you all. आणि आमची मुंबईमध्ये सीता रामम बघा, हिंदीमध्ये सुद्धा आणि तुमच्या OTT वर सुद्धा सगळीकडे. I had to say this.
Thank you so much. That was एकदम दिल को छूने वाला. And now, ladies and gentlemen, would like to invite on stage, of course, the man of the moment, जिनकी बात हो रही है, producer साहब, वैजयंती movies से. Give it up for Ashwini Dutt Garu, ladies and gentlemen. जोरदार तालियां हो जाएं. सर ने कल ही अपना जन्मदिन मनाया, मुझे ऐसा पता लगा है. So yes, sir, would you like to know, sir, first of all, congratulations. Thank you for being here.
You, sir.
And would like to know, sir, किस चीज़ का बड़ा celebration हो रहा है, sir? 100 crores सीता रामम का या आपका birthday का, sir? कौन सा बड़ा celebration हो रहा है?
100 crores for this couple. Wow. For Dulquer ji and Mrunal ji.
Yeah.
Technicians.
Amazing.
Dear brothers and sisters, after long time, I met you all in Bombay. When I made my first film in Hindi, Jani Dost with Dharamji and Jitu ji, in 1983. Wow. Afterwards, I made so many films like Mere Sapnon Ki Rani, Calcutta Main, Company, and today, the great film, Sita Raman. Thanks, Gadaji. Through Sita Raman, I got excellent friend, and it is a great occasion to meet you all. And again, I am telling you, I am great thankful to Dulquer ji and Mrunal ji. Wow. They are my family hero heroines. I already taken his signature for our next film, love story.
What are you saying?
He signed.
He signed?
Yeah, he signed.
I sign blindly now. You say, Vaijayanti letterhead, I'll just sign.
Yeah, he signed. So he is doing romantic film with you again.
But I have to sign 5 times, right? So 5 films.
Yeah, 5 films.
Sign 1, I'll sign 5 more times.
So thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much, sir, for being here and doing this for all of us. Now I would like to invite on stage, ladies and gentlemen, the man who's behind all this. Of course, it's his vision. Give it up for Mr. Hanu Raghavapudi, ladies and gentlemen, the director of this movie. Hanu sir, kamal kar diya, kill kar diya. And the only thing that I'd like to ask you is, so now the movie, of course, it's a blockbuster. We've all loved it. सारी languages में इसने इतना अच्छा किया. गाड़ा साहब इसको हिंदी में भी लेके आए. Were you at any point like scared किसी चीज को लेके? Or if scared is a strong word, like कुछ था दिमाग में कि यार इस फिल्म के संग ये अगर हो गया या वो हो गया? Was there some kind of fear when you were making this film? Because this is really hatke. We've not seen a love story like this in the longest of time, I would say.
Hello, Andy. Thank you very much, Andy. First of all, I am very fearful on stage. मैं ज़्यादा बात नहीं कर सकता हूँ, even in my own mother tongue. So now it is a very difficult time for me. This is the difficult time.
This is when he's truly afraid.
This is the most difficult thing. I'll try to render few words about Sita Raman. Actually, thank you, Gadaji. I used to see films in Mumbai whenever we come for the post-production or something. As now I'm here as a director, this is the most happiest thing in my life as of now. Thank you, Gadaji. You made it happen. So Sita Raman is a poetry written in Telugu. Generally, a few books, great writers they will translate Japanese books into English, Hindi, whatever. So like that, one lady lecturer wrote a letter to me on Facebook wall from Delhi. She said that this is a great poetry written in your own mother tongue, like Telugu or regional thing. Now that poetry translated into Hindi and we are watching it, we are celebrating it. So it will be in our library forever. That library is our hearts. That is a great statement written by one lecturer. So that's the reach of Sita Raman. All these things happened only because of the conviction. Everybody worked for this film. Everybody believed this film will be like 100% true to the heart. सबको पहुंच जाएगा, दिल पे घुसेगा बोल के सबको एक कॉन्फिडेंस था. So that confidence इधर तक लेके आ गया था. So I'm very happy for that success and thank you Gada ji. Thank you sir.
सर सीता रामम में हनु जी हैं तो ऑफ कोर्स सुपर डुपर हिट तो होनी ही थी. कंग्रेचुलेशंस ऑन दैट. नाउ लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, म्यूजिक भी इस फिल्म का बहुत कमाल का है, उसकी बात कर रहे हैं. एक विशाल हृदय वाला इंसान इज हियर विद अस. गिव इट अप फॉर मिस्टर विशाल चंद्रशेखर, लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, द म्यूजिक डायरेक्टर ऑफ दिस मूवी. Amazing, sir. Welcome.
Thank you.
And thank you for this.
Thank you so much.
What would you like to say, sir? Music एकदम कहानी के संग है. कहानी अपने आप में is very poetic. You know, it's like a poem. उसके साथ music.
Actually, मैं रहमान सर का स्टूडेंट हूँ, तो I would like to dedicate this success to my guru.
Wow, sir.
It's like a very big thing for me, क्योंकि हमेशा एक सपना था कि हिंदी में एक पिक्चर तो करना ही है. तो this is like, I'm very happy that I'm sharing this stage with this team. Because we had that, like he said, we had that conviction. सब लोगों को एक भरोसा था कि yes, this will definitely work. ये हटके है, definitely काम करेगी theatres पे. And we had the whole, he gave me so much freedom to express myself. Dutt sir, Hanu sir, everyone gave me so much freedom. तो बहुत खुश हूँ.
हम भी बहुत खुश हैं सर, आप सब यहाँ पर आए हैं, इस फिल्म की बात कर रहे हैं. एंड नाउ लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, जिनसे हर बड़ी फिल्म के रिलीज के बाद लोग पूछ रहे हैं आज खुश तो बहुत होगे तुम, बिकॉज वो हम सबको खुश कर देते हैं. गिव इट अप फॉर डॉक्टर जयंती लाल गड़ा साहब. यस, नाउ सम सीरियस फैन फॉलोइंग ओवर हियर. गड़ा साहब, सबसे पहले कंग्रेचुलेशंस. लोग ऐसा कह रहे हैं सर, गलियारों में इंडियन फिल्म इंडस्ट्री की ये बात चल रही है कि यू आर समवन विथ एन आई फॉर डिटेल. होता है ना, वो डिटेल को सर ब्लॉकबस्टर्स से रिप्लेस कर दिया है. एनीथिंग एंड एवरीथिंग यू टच इज एनीवे अ ब्लॉकबस्टर. सर आरआरआर आप हम सब के लिए लेके आए, विक्रम आप हम सब के लिए लेके आए, सीता रामम आप हम सब के लिए लेके आए, और अभी बहुत लंबी लिस्ट है. क्या कहेंगे? ऑफ कोर्स
थैंक यू सबको। सबसे पहले तो मैं प्रेस को थैंक यू बोलूँगा, इतनी रेनी सीजन में भी सब लोग ने मेहनत करके यहाँ तक आए, थैंक यू वेरी मच। हाँ, फिल्म पूरी दिखा देंगे अभी।
सर ऐसे प्रोमिसेस मत कीजिए सर।
इसीलिए मतलब ये फिल्म हमारे पास जब आई, दत्त साहब और इनकी दोनों बेटियाँ स्वप्ना, तो बहुत लेट आए एक्चुअली। तभी इतना कॉन्फिडेंस किसी को था नहीं कि ये हिंदी में रिलीज़ करनी चाहिए। तो मेरी टीम भी क्योंकि इतना सब पिक्चरों की लाइनअप लेके रखे थे, तो कहीं ना कहीं ये लोग सोच रहे थे कि ना रिलीज़ करें ताकि मेहनत कम करनी पड़े। तो मैंने पुश किया कि नहीं, ये पिक्चर को अच्छी तरह रिलीज़ करो। तो 300 स्क्रीन में रिलीज़ की और पहले दिन बहुत छोटी सी शुरुआत होके विदाउट प्रमोशन यहाँ तक पहुँची है। तो मेरी टीम ने बहुत अच्छी मेहनत करी है, ये मैं बोल सकता हूँ। थैंक यू वेरी मच सपना जी को हमको फिल्म देने के लिए, थैंक यू।
सर एक और चीज, वो कौन सी एक चीज थी सर जिसने सबसे ज्यादा आपको हिट किया इस फिल्म में? आई एम श्योर यू सॉ द मूवी।
मुझे अगर मैं बहुत दिल से बोलूँ तो चलो, इन्होंने तो अच्छा काम किया मृणाल जी और दुलकर जी ने, लेकिन या म्यूज़िक डायरेक्टर ने, लेकिन मुझे लगता है कि सबसे जो काम निकाला होगा वो डायरेक्टर ने निकाला। और हम हिंदी में ये बोल सकते हैं कि आपको यश जी की जो कमी है वो इन्होंने पूरी की है, ये बोल सकते हैं।
कमाल है सर। और सीरियसली ऑल द बैक एंड फोर्थ, यू नो, वो उस एरा में जाना, फिर आगे आना और उसको बहुत अच्छे से बांध के रखना, यू डन लाइक अ फैंटाबुलस जॉब। इस पूरी टीम के लिए जोरदार तालियां हो जाएं। एंड we'll move on to the question answers now, right? लेकिन उससे पहले आई नो व्हाट यू वांट अ क्विक फोटो ऑप। जी सब साथ में आ जाएं प्लीज। डांस इस पे अमेजिंग। ये मौका अभी बाद में भी मिलेगा। थैंक यू सो मच। कैन वी हैव द चेयर्स? थैंक यू। प्लीज आसन ग्रहण करें। प्लीज बी सीटेड। यस, सो कहाँ से आ रहा है पहला सवाल?
हेलो
सर
हाय
आइए मैम।
हाय हाय congratulations all of you. It's
Thank you, ma'am.
like the film is doing well all over the country, like be it any region. So I wanted to ask, like Mr. Gara just now said that he didn't have the confidence, his team. What about you, Dulquer and Mrunal? What do you have to say? Did you have that in releasing in Hindi, in the Hindi industry?
I was actually very keen. In fact, I kept pestering everybody because we finished shoot. I had some open dates. I said, hey, I'm free to dub. You know, so give me each version. I'll sit and do this because one of my films got pushed and I'm not very good at doing nothing. So I said, let's just dub the Hindi version and we'll figure what to do with it. You know, even if we have to give it to, say, our OTT partner, it'll be a proper dubbed version. You know, let's do the music. But I think we were all a little worried because there's a lot of films lined up at that time. And I mean, Mrunal is a big star in Hindi, but not many people know me here. So I think we had a few worries like that. Also, you know, Love Stories for a while hadn't really set the box office on fire. So that was another concern. I had major anxiety the night before. I was like, it's a romantic film. Are people going to come to the theaters? You know, I asked a lot of my friends that also. So I think in all of that, we were a little concerned. But I think now all of you have given us so much more courage. So definitely, you know, next films that we believe are special, will definitely, you know, dub and release simultaneously. That's because I don't like a tag. I mean, as it is, I feel like I have a big tag looming behind me my entire career in the form of my father's name. So I didn't want another one where I'm a romantic hero or something like that. So I was like, let me take a break for some time. You know, I want to not just to show you guys, I think I need to show myself also that I can do other things. Thank you.
Hi, I have one question for Mrunal and one question for Jayanti and Ashwin sir. Mrunal, first question: what was your first reaction when the script came your way, the script of Sita Raman?
I was like, this is the best that I have heard so far. But will I be able to speak in Telugu? I always wanted to play a character which is larger than life, and I wanted a character which would have shades, you know, two shades. In the first half you'll see a different me, second half you'll see a different me. And it was like when sir was narrating me the story, I was like I was literally like, you know, imagining that story, and I could see me as Sita Mahalakshmi. I was like, I have to be a part of this film, irrespective if I know the language or I don't. I will work hard. I think, and the best thing was that time that I got in between the shoot, in between the schedules, you know, where there was COVID, so there was first wave, second wave, third wave. So I got that much time, that time to prepare on my character. I used to play all the Shah Rukh Khan songs in the background while, you know, before going to the scenes. And I think this was just most beautiful story that I've ever heard in life and I've ever been a part of. So thank you, Hanu sir, for, you know, reaching out for me. And I think like no one apart from me could play Sita Mahalakshmi.
Jayanti sir, you know, if we look at this year, maximum films which have been dubbed in Hindi, you have brought them to the Hindi belts basically. How do you select the films in that sense, and what is the strategy of this idea of bringing them to Hindi?
एक्चुअली अगर हमारी कंपनी की बात करें तो हमने कभी भी फिल्म को ऐसे सोचा नहीं. हमने 2004 से ये मार्केट शुरू करी है, लेकिन अलग अलग प्लेटफॉर्म थी. तभी सैटेलाइट बड़ी मार्केट थी. हमने पहली फिल्म रिलीज़ की थी चिरंजीवी जी की, अंजी करके टाइटल था. उनका हिंदी टाइटल हमने दिलेर दिया था. तो वहाँ से जर्नी शुरू हुई है. और जैसे अभी अब ये बोल सकते हैं कि डिजिटल प्लेटफॉर्म भी बड़ा हो गया और थिएट्रिकल भी बड़ा हो गया. तो अभी हम थिएट्रिकल में रिलीज़ कर रहे हैं. तो सिलेक्शन तो मेरी टीम करती है, अच्छी टीम है हमारे पास. तो जब सिलेक्ट करती है तो देखते हैं कि ये कितनी रिलीज़ करनी चाहिए. मेन काम इनका कितनी बड़ी करें. अगर ये फिल्म पर्टिकुलरली फिल्म देखें तो बहुत छोटी रिलीज़ हुई है एंड विदाउट प्रमोशन. ऐसा कभी होता नहीं है. और 1 महीने के बाद रिलीज़ हुई, जबकि रीजनल लैंग्वेज डिजिटल प्लेटफॉर्म पे चल रही है अभी भी. और ये पिक्चर अभी दशहरा भी देखेगी और दिवाली भी देखेगी. ये बहुत बड़ी बात है हमारे लिए.
And last question for Ashwin sir. Sir, your banner is completing 50 years soon. You have announced a mega film for that as well. And Prabhas was the chief guest at the pre-release launch as well. How exciting is that, the pre-release launch of Sita Raman? Could you tell us how exciting is it for, you know, to work with Prabhas on a 50-year film and him supporting a love story like this?
Sir, this is my ambition for 50 years. I want to make a love story like Ek Tujhe Ke Liye. Since so many years, I am true follower of Balchandra sir and Maniratnam sir. So, at the end of my 49th year, it is possible to make this film with a great hero and heroine. And we are little bit delayed while we are doing Hindi dubbing and particularly doing Hindi publicity also. Previously, when I dubbed Mere Sapnankar Admi or Apsara or Indra the Tiger, we have sufficient time. But when we are doing this simultaneously, we were little bit delayed. But luckily, Vajanti got Jayanti Lal Gada. So it came to here all the way with successful note. And again, my thanks to my director, music director, and my heroine. And Prabhasji is very fond of this film. He loves so much and he came all the way. And even he prepared to come for this press meets also at one stage. But unfortunately, his uncle passed away, Mr. Krishnam Raju. So all his blessings are with us. Thank you.
Hi everyone. Shadma this side from Home Bollywood. Firstly, congratulations everyone for the success. So मेरा first question जो है वो दुलकर जी से रहेगा. Well, this film is directly or indirectly being compared with Veer Zara. So Dulquer ji आपसे ये पूछना चाहूँगी Veer Zara had Shah Rukh Khan. He is known for romance and he's the king of romance basically. So being compared with him directly or indirectly, like how do you feel right now?
I'm first and foremost a huge Shah Rukh sir fan, both on screen and off screen. He's such a model for all of us to sort of follow, especially how he treats people, how he talks to them, how respectful he is towards women. Shah Rukh sir is one of those people, you can be in a room full of hundreds of thousands of people, but if he's talking to you, he's talking to you. Right. And you feel like you're the only person in the room. So he's very special, and I've grown up loving his films and watched DDLJ in theaters multiple times with my sister. It's probably one of my favorite films. He has always been an inspiration, in some way. I don't know what it is. Maybe even when I had doubts about becoming an actor, I used to always be like, he's such a strong personality and not just an actor. There's so much charm that he has and how he interacts with people. So I'm sure I've had influences in maybe how I interact with people. It's there somewhere, I think subliminally. I don't, subconsciously it's there. But comparing me to him is almost like insulting him because there's only one Shah Rukh Khan.
Definitely. Well, Mrunal, you said, this is one character which you believe that only you would have played
I
it.
would want,
Yeah.
I will make sure that it doesn't go to anyone. That's like.
Right. So, do you believe that this, by far, in your career, this is the best film, and also in what term? In terms of your character or in terms of the story?
My first film, Love Sonia, was a very based on sex trafficking, and it was very hard hitting, where I was presented in a very real raw way. I think वो हीरोइन वाली जो बात होती है ना, वो इस फिल्म के थ्रू मुझे वो मिला है. I mean, what a entry यार. When I first saw myself, I was like, sir, ये क्या मतलब, what he was, कितना brainstorming हुई है उसके पीछे. So I think this is the first film for me where I got to wear the sari, I got to wear and what saris, man. Sheetal Sharma, God, I'm forever will be grateful to him for making me look like Sita Mahalakshmi, that larger than life character. Right. And I believe romance, talking about romance, काफ़ी कोविड के बाद फिल्में नहीं बन रही है जिसमें प्यार हो. तो I feel like it's important for us to get it back. And मैंने अभी ट्विटर पे हालांकि पढ़ा जहाँ पर लोग कह रहे हैं कि we finally have Shah Rukh and Kajol back. Right. So that was I took a screenshot of that and sent it to all my friends who love Shah Rukh Khan and Kajol. So I'm really happy to be a part of this film. And क्या चाहिए यार किसी भी हीरोइन के लिए? We want that debut, and this is, I think, the best debut in South I could ever get.
Right. Right. Well, hello. Definitely you are looking very beautiful.
Hello.
Thank
yeah.
You.
Question over to. Hello, over here. Sir. My question to Mr. Vishal. Vishal, Mrunal, I'm coming to you also. Vishal, you told that you're a assistant or whatever follower of A.R. Rahman. सर A.R. रहमान का म्यूजिक बहुत अलग होता है. वी हैव ऑलरेडी सीन. तो कहीं वहाँ पर उसकी झलक दिखाई देगी क्या?
डेफिनेटली सर. वो
क्योंकि हमने ये गाना सुना नहीं है. वी जस्ट सॉ द क्लिप. तो बट एवरीबडी इज प्रेजिंग यू. इवन एवरीबडी द कास्ट आल्सो इज प्रेजिंग यू.
हाँ, वो इंस्पिरेशन एक होता है ना सर. वो मैं उनका स्टूडेंट था. उनके कॉलेज में पढ़ा था फर्स्ट ईयर इन 2008. 15 साल हो गए अभी. तो उनका एक छोटा सा इंस्पिरेशन होता है ये कि बी परसिस्टेंट इन वॉट एवर यू डू. ये सीखा है मैंने. और हर एक चीज़ जो इसके लिए, इस सीन के लिए ये म्यूज़िक ही अच्छा रहेगा, उसका जो कन्विक्शन होता है ना, इनका जैसे राइटिंग पे एक कन्विक्शन है ना, वैसा एक म्यूज़िक पे भी कन्विक्शन होना ज़रूरी है. वो चीज़ जो है मैंने सीखा है उनसे.
Mrunal, I'm coming to you.
जी सर.
I can see overall you're sparkling, you're blushing, and everything. I just want to see what success means to you now.
नहीं सर, वो सक्सेस मतलब सक्सेस फेलियर जो भी है, मुझे उस पर मुझे क्या इम्पोर्टेंट सबसे ज़्यादा लगता है वो ये है कि जब थिएटर से जब ऑडियंस निकले तो उनके चेहरों पर वो वाव का वाला इफ़ेक्ट हो. तो आई एम रियली हैप्पी कि ये जो तेलुगु में फ़िल्म हमने बनाई है वो इतनी अच्छी बनी है कि हिंदी में लोग देखना चाहते थे, और 1 महीने बाद हमने डब करा. और इस स्टेज पर जहाँ पे फ़िल्में जहाँ पे ज़्यादा फ़िल्में नहीं चल रही है और लोग देखने आ रहे हैं, और बाकायदा वो मुझे ट्वीट पर वो बोल रहे थे कि दिस इज़ अनफेयर कि हम हिंदी स्पीकिंग ऑडियंस के लिए ये फ़िल्म हिंदी में नहीं बन रही है. तो वो सारे डिसीजंस, वो सारे ओपिनियंस को मायने रखकर हम लोग ने 3 दिन में इस फिल्म का डबिंग ख़त्म किया है. मैं इनफैक्ट अमेरिका में थी और मुझे लगा कि बनता है. टॉकिंग अबाउट सक्सेस, मैंने ऋतिक से ये सीखा है कि चाहे फिल्म कितनी भी सक्सेसफुल हो या ना हो, वो आपको एज एन इंडिविजुअल, एज अ पर्सन, एज एन एक्टर अफेक्ट नहीं करना चाहिए. येस, यू ब्लश, यू फील हैप्पी दैट आपका काम लोगों तक पहुंच रहा है. आपको, क्योंकि हर कलाकार को यही चाहिए होता है कि उनका काम लोगों तक पहुंचे और उनको वो प्रशंसा मिले और वो वैलिडिटी मिले. क्योंकि हर कोई चाहता है कि वो जो कैरेक्टर जिसमें उन्होंने इतनी जान छिड़की है, जितनी मेहनत करी है, उनको मेरा अवार्ड यही है बस. दिस इज़ माई अवार्ड, जहाँ लोग मुझे बस कहे कि आपने सीता महालक्ष्मी का कैरेक्टर में बहुत अच्छे से निभाया है.
दोनों के लिए है. एक कोई तेलुगु का वी डोंट अंडरस्टैंड, बट जो फेमस डायलॉग या फेमस सीन जहाँ पर यू मेड टुगेदर दैट लव समथिंग समथिंग, एक डायलॉग हो तेलुगु में, या समथिंग लाइक नो.
ఇంత అందం అబద్ధం చెప్తే నిజం నిజంగా ఒప్పుకోకుండా ఉంటుందా? That's her reaction.
I will say another one, the one that I know. I'll say one in Telugu. That Adinenu Mimmalni eppatiki. I remember one, okay? Adinenu Mimmalni eppatiki kalavane ధీమతో ఒరికే రాసిల చనుకి తీసుకుల नहीं. हाँ, उरिके रासुलू. So I say that with that, you know. Why are you laughing?
It reminds me of Shoot.
Hi, my name is Runa. I'm from Web Dunia and Filmi Khichdi. दोनों बहुत प्यारे लगे हैं. आज मैं आपको पहले ही बाहर बोल चुकी हूँ. यहाँ पे मैं जानना चाहती हूँ, विशाल, मैंने सारे गाने सुने हैं, मुझे सब बहुत ज़्यादा पसंद आए, लेकिन फेवरेट जो गाना है इश्क करूँ है. सो मुझे उसके बारे में थोड़ा सा बताइए कि बनाते समय क्या क्या ध्यान में रखा गया, और आप दोनों से उस गाने के लिए रिएक्शन चाहूँगी, दुलकर एंड मृणाल से. तो विशाल, पहले आपसे.
सो एक्चुअली आई वाज गोइंग थ्रू द सिंगर्स, किसको गवा सकते हैं. तो ये जो डिसीजन है ये पूरी टीम मिलके लेती है मेरी, एंड मैं लेता हूँ, एंड माई वाइफ शी ऑल्सो टेक्स अ फ्यू डिसीजंस, एंड पूरा ब्रेनस्टॉर्मिंग होता है. एंड वी थॉट वील गो फॉर शाश्वत सिंह एंड अरुणिता कांजीलाल. एंड अरुणिता कांजीलाल इज़ अ वेरी वेरी बिग नेम. ये यहाँ पे आके मेरे को पता चला, एंड दैट वाज लाइक बिकॉज शी वॉज द परफेक्ट सिंगर फॉर, क्योंकि उनका पिच जो है बहुत हाई पिच है, एंड शी इज़ गॉट अ वेरी वेरी मेलिफ्लुअस वॉइस, बहुत फ्लोटिंग, एंड शी इज़ मेड हर डेब्यू विद दिस सॉन्ग. ये जान के और भी खुशी हुई मुझे.
इतना ऊपर जो अरुणिता के सॉन्ग के लिए पिच लिया गया था, क्या उसके लिए कुछ प्रिपेयर किया, क्योंकि उसका पिच बहुत ऊपर है अरुणिता का?
हाँ, तो ये ऑलरेडी ये जो सॉन्ग है उसका पिच ऊपर ही है
जी,
तो नेचुरली वो फिट बैठी गाने के अंदर में.
और दुलकर और मृणाल, आपसे जानना चाहूँगी, ये गाना बहुत सुंदर पिक्चराइज भी किया गया है, तो कुछ उस बारे में शेयर कर ले. गाना कैसा लगा पहली बार सुनकर, वो बता दें.
So this is a song that actually when we do songs like that, it's a montage song. So it's Hanusa who's, first of all, this whole film was shot like a jigsaw puzzle. And the only person who knew the final picture is this gentleman over here. None of us had any clue sometimes what he's taking or what he's making us do. We knew the script, sure. But there's so many finer details which both of us actors, in all honesty, complete transparency, I'm saying we've done it blind. Like, we have no idea what we're doing. He's saying, sir, come here, you're upset. See, you're missing Sita, you're reading her letter. Okay, sir. So I'll read the letter, I'll be sad. Mrunal is coming and looking for, Ram's something, some photo. But he has all of this in his head, and we've shot in Kashmir, we've shot in Spiti, we've shot in... so everywhere he'll say, sir, we'll be in Spiti, after saying maybe the song started in Kashmir. And we're in Spiti shooting. He's like, sir, I need one cut for the O Prema song. I'm like, okay, sir. But when I finally saw the film, it amazes me because, I'm sure in the West, to do things like this, you have meticulous, shot planning and, it's fully documented and there's multiple people probably know this on the film. But here it's one man. And it's entirely his vision. But it was I feel like there's every montage bit was a mini story. So we really, I think as actors, enjoyed doing that, what we did. But the final song, we heard it and watched it with all of you, I think.
Yeah.
Hello.
Mrunal,
Mrunal, 1 minute.
Oh, she'll just complete, yeah?
Yeah, if I can add to that, जब मैं सॉन्ग देख रही थी तो आई सॉ कि जो हम लोग कैसे एक सीन एक लोकेशन पे शूट करते हैं, पर सर हैज़ मेड श्योर कि एक शॉट रशिया का लगा है, दूसरा स्पीति का और तीसरा हैदराबाद और फिर चौथा कश्मीर. सो इतनी प्लानिंग, मतलब आई वाज सो सरप्राइज्ड कि एक एक शॉट का और जो मूड सर ने, क्योंकि हम एक्टर्स का काम है टू इमोट, बट for him to match, to make sure that he gets the perfect mood जो continue होना चाहिए वो series, वो he just made sure that he got the perfect output. पहली बार जब हमने देखा, मैं और दुलकर गारू हम दोनों सीट पे बैठकर रो रहे थे. We were crying, we ran out of tissues. I was like wiping and like pretending that we are not, but we were crying and we saw that we could feel the journey, we could feel the pain of Sita, and when it comes to Ram and finding him, the way it's shot, Vinod sir, he's done such an incredible job. The locations are so beautiful, and I'm really happy that as an actor we get to explore, we get to travel around the globe and get into the skin of these characters which are larger than life. All the songs, I think Vishal, he spoiled me. Like, first thing first, I wake up and I play all that songs on my music system. In the car, it plays, automatically starts playing, and while going to bed, the theme of Sita Raman is like my favorite. I'm not saying it because it's my film, but I'm saying it's genuinely because it's so good that you get addicted to. And I've been traveling around not around the world, uske liye time hai, but I was in Melbourne and Chicago, Abu Dhabi and Dubai in the last 3 weeks. So all the people I've been meeting there, they are like, Mrunal, we are just listening to those songs on loop. Like, what have you done? Few people have watched the movie on OTT and they've come back to the theaters because they are like, we want to experience the BGM, the songs in that sound quality, and we want to watch Sita and Ram on big screen. This is like the best thing. I'm really happy that the audience around the globe are celebrating Sita and Ram.
Mrunal.
We'll take one last question, okay?
Mrunal, hi. Mrunal.
Okay. Arun ji, आइए.
Mrunal. अरे रुक. Hi.
आ रहे सबके
पास. Hi
Mrunal. Hi.
फिल्म में महारानी भी हैं आप, महारानी नूरजहां.
अब नहीं, स्पॉइलर है.
बहुत बड़ा स्पॉइलर है सर. There are still people who have not seen the film.
काट डालो.
And हाल ही में महारानी एलिजाबेथ, जो कि अब हमारी इस दुनिया में नहीं है, एंड उनके जाने के बाद से ऐसी बातें हो रही हैं कि जो कोहिनूर है वो भारत में आना चाहिए. सो
मुझे सोशल मीडिया पर मुझे दे दो, मुझे चाहिए.
एज अ एक्टर एंड दुलकर सलमान, आपसे भी जानना चाहूँगा, एज अ एक्टर आप लोग क्या मानते हैं कि क्या अब वो टाइम आ गया है कि कोहिनूर भारत आना चाहिए?
अगर भारत का है तो भारत आना चाहिए.
I would happily stick to the film.
भारत का है.
I'm still trying to connect Sita Raman to this question. Anyone with Sita Raman questions?
जी
मृणाल, आप मानती हैं कि हाथ पकड़ने, आई डोंट नो कि हाथ पकड़ने से दुनिया थम जाती है या नहीं, बट आप मानती हैं कि हाथ पकड़ने का टाइम अब आ गया है मृणाल जी का?
किसका?
आई डोंट नो किसका, आप बताएंगे वो तो किसका।
ये हाथ मुझे दे दे ठाकुर। ये तो सब कहते हैं। मतलब आप किस कॉन्टेक्स्ट में, मतलब मेरी शादी की बात कर रहे हो?
हाँ जी।
आप मेरे लिए मेरा राम ढूंढ लीजिए, फिर मैं कर दूंगी शादी।
थैंक यू अरुण सर।
I got a question from Dulquer.
अरुण सर हमारे कोहिनूर हैं।
हाँ, मैम,
बैठे।
Hi.
जी
Just
जी, ma'am.
for we are like absolutely welcome into the Hindi film industry. The post Sita Raman, you got a chup also to release in this theater. So just want to know, how do you feel as you are entering properly as a Hindi hero?
First of all, a big thank you to Jayantilal sir. I've completely didn't mention you when I was speaking, sir. But he's a true believer of cinema, I think. Yes. So if we're running a relay, Mrunal started it with Jersey, with him, and then we both have Sita Raman together. Now she's passed the baton to me, so now I'm going to run with Chup. But I'm very happy. I'm very blessed to even have this opportunity to act in multiple industries, and I've always watched Hindi cinema growing up, and I've always loved the industry, love what it stands for, love the content they make, and to get these opportunities to work here, to work with some amazing filmmakers, I genuinely feel blessed. So after Sita Raman, I have Chup coming out. Funny story, I was in Bombay for acting school in 2010, and in PVR, right here, this exact one, me and my friends have done a 3-movie marathon. We started at 11 or 12 in the morning and went on till like 7, 8 in the night in the exact same seats. And whatever, the shows kept changing, the films kept changing. And today, I'm here, 2022, and 2 of my films' posters are in the exact same theater.
That's incredible.
So it's, I would have not dreamt of this being possible, but full credit to this industry that's always welcoming actors and talent from everywhere. And I'm very grateful for this opportunity, and I hope I get to entertain you with always great cinema, quality films, and great roles. Thank you.
Thank you so much. One last question we're taking from here. Ji.
Please tell your experience in this theater. Please.
Oh God, I was just telling sir that in 2011-12, I used to stay in hostel in town. So I used to take a train. First, take a train to Wadala and Wadala to Andheri, slow, then bus and come to Infinity Mall. Change my outfit to the audition that I had like around the Infinity. There's like more. There's a lot of audition that keeps happening. So this was like my point for changing things because I did not know. I had no idea. I had no friends. I was. My family also didn't know I was auditioning. So after that, then I used to come, if I had holiday, I used to start watching movie in the morning around, the first show I used to take. And pura din I used to spend the entire day in this mall itself. I used to watch back-to-back shows, and I'm so happy that now I come here and watch my movies. It's just like it's surreal. It's like मुझे रोंगटे आ गए. मतलब I can't tell you. It's just like a dream come true.
Right.
Hi, this is
Ji,
Komal
ma'am.
from Indian Express.
Thank you.
सारे questions एक संग लेंगे. मैं आ रहा हूँ आपके पास. We'll wrap up with you. जी.
Thank you so much.
बॉलीवुड ने पर वो टैलेंट ऐसे स्टेप बाय स्टेप परखा जाता है ना, तो मुझे लगता है कि वो एक जो सीढ़ियाँ होती है वो स्टेप बाय स्टेप, 1 day at a time, 1 film at a time. बट आई एम हैप्पी कि हानू सर ने वो टैलेंट मुझ में परखा, मेरे में परखा, और फाइनली आई गॉट अ चांस टू play this larger than life character. But I'm hoping कि इसके बाद, सीता रामम के बाद, there's no looking back. I want to do something which is unique, which is authentic, and a character which will stay with the audience for the rest of their lives, not just 1 week or one weekend. So, and I hope that filmmakers watch Sita Ramam, इन तेलुगु, इन हिंदी, इन मलयालम, इन तमिल, बहुत ऑप्शंस दिए हम लोग ने आपको. और प्लीज़ बरसाते रहो प्यार, क्योंकि एक कलाकार को वही चाहिए. एंड आई एम हैप्पी कि फाइनली कल इनफैक्ट 4 साल कंप्लीट हुए लव सोनिया को, और वैसे 10 साल क्योंकि मैं टेलीविज़न. थैंक यू सो मच. तो मुझे अच्छा लगता है, मेरे पेरेंट्स को भी गर्व महसूस होता है क्योंकि वहाँ से शुरुआत की थी. थोड़ा ही सही, बट प्यार मिल रहा है ऑडियंस का. मेरे लिए वही बहुत ज़्यादा अहमियत इम्पॉर्टेंट है.
जी.
Hi, Dulquer, this is Kom.
सर मैं आता हूँ आपके पास. I'll come. जी मैम.
Yeah.
मैं लास्ट आपके संग करूँगा. I'll come to you.
Hi, Dulquer, Mrunal, and the director. The question is for you three because, of course, Sita Raman being a Telugu film, and the way the trends that have been this year, that Telugu films have been such huge hits, and then we hear that you all were not a little confident about doing the film in Hindi. Why? Because Telugu films being such hits, why did you all take so long to come to Hindi? And because the film has done so well without promotions, do you think there has to be some change in the strategy of film promotions also? Especially because most films which make a lot of noise don't always do well.
You answered.
So, now I want you to
No,
answer.
I think it's, especially when you do a film like this in multiple languages, it's a bit difficult to plan the release. Unless it's a very big film, and then like an RRR is coming, everybody will make way for it. It's like a big ship is coming and all the little boats get out of the way. But I don't think we were a big ship. We were a fairly small, a big boat, I think. But so it was planned to say the best weekend or the best release day in Telugu. And we got lucky, it was a fairly good weekend in Tamil. It wasn't a very good weekend in Malayalam, actually. We had a lot of competition. So I think all of that decided our release. And in Hindi at that time, there was a lot of big films coming out. And I think, this is my understanding, from my producers also.
True.
That there were these massive films lined up. And we didn't know if we would even get a chance to breathe. You can't come and release and maybe not get screens. I've experienced things like that. There's been many times when my films have released, but you don't get screens, you don't get good show timings and things like that, because there are sometimes a bigger, more exciting film out there that audiences want to see. So there's a lot of this economics and logistics that kind of decide film releases. But and also again, it was a love story. The genre was not something that you'd seen doing huge numbers or bringing audiences in large numbers to theaters.
जी. So even before I became an actor, I think I entered quite late in life as an actor. I decided or started pursuing cinema quite late in life, but also that gave me enough time to gain life experiences and observe actors around me. I knew then that if there is a classic film, if a film is really loved, if a film is a huge hit, not to touch it. We all genuinely we believed or we hoped that Sita Raman would be an epic, a classic film, but we were not sure. And in not being sure, we put extra effort, we put our hearts and souls and blood and sweat into the film, because beyond the hope, you put your heart into the film. So I don't think it's a film that can be made again, honestly. And I think every time there is a beloved classic film, I don't think it should ever be touched. I don't think you should do a sequel. I don't think you should do anything, because it's so. I know as an actor, I've been doing this for 10 years. I listen to scripts across 4 languages. I've done 35 plus films, and I know how difficult it is to find
something like this. So then, just because it's loved and done so well, you can't milk it. You know, it's like the golden egg laying story. You can't kill the goose. Coming to your second question, I don't think anywhere in the world, any industry in the world, I think there is only one Sita Mahalakshmi, that's Mrunal Thakur.
And there is one Ram, that is Dulquer Salmaan.
You guys were wonderful. Thank you so much. हाँ सुनो सुनो एक मिनट You guys have been wonderful. बहुत प्यार दिया है. ये दो लोग वेट कर रहे हैं, है ना? We'll quickly do this. पूछो and I'll end with you. पहले क्यों बोला हमने आखिरी दो सवाल? जी.
Climate and COVID, the two big C's of Sita Raman. We actually wanted, snow in the film. Hanusa's vision was to have snow-filled mountains in Kashmir. So we first went chasing the snow. Then COVID sent us back. Then we somehow got a little bit more snow. Then we went to, that was in March when it was very cold. We shot in Spiti and Kaza in end of November, almost December, where it was minus 22. All the pipes had frozen over. We had no running water. So many casualties on our set. Like so many people were either falling, like fainting, or oxygen was affecting them. And still, everybody just kept doing their best, kept motivating themselves, pushing each other. I had a friend who came to visit. Like he said, "Oh, you're going to Kaza? I'll come along for the ride." At one point, he was eating lunch and he couldn't see what he's eating because his vision was affected from the cold. So these are definitely the big challenges. But I think when you know, you believe, you hope what you're making is something so special, then none of this matters. And today, when I see the visuals, I don't think I'm feeling cold or anything.
बस thank you sir. I love you sir. You are amazing. I love you. Sir, आखिरी सवाल करिए नहीं तो घर ले जाएंगे मुझे लोग. Last. सर मैं आ रहा हूँ. हो गया?
नहीं ऐसे तो बहुत फिल्में आएगी और आगे भी आ रही है. मतलब ऐसे दुलकर की बात करें कि ये पहली फिल्म होगी जो अगर आप आज का ज़माना देखते हैं हम लोग तो पिछले सिल्वर जुबली गोल्डन जुबली में एक स्टार की 2 फिल्में चलती थी. आज हम लोग को OTT का चैलेंज होता है कि 57 डेज़ में हमको डिजिटल को देना होता है. ऐसे बड़ी बड़ी फिल्मों का भी ये चैलेंज होता है. तो हमने हर फिल्म के साथ एक यूनिक आइडिया किया और ये हो सकता है दुलकर का पावर होगा कि ये पहली फिल्म है जो डिजिटल ने एग्री किया कि 100 डेज़ के बाद ये हिंदी प्रीमियर करेंगे डिजिटल पे. तो ये 100 डेज़ तक फिल्म चलने वाली है इन थिएटर.
Thank you so much, sir. Mrunal, sir का यहाँ से आखिरी सवाल. How was it working with Rashmika in the movie? अरे
Crushmika.
Crushmika.
बहुत अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस है. शी इज़ वेरी सपोर्टिव इन दैट कैरेक्टर दो शी इज़ अ बिग स्टार in all over the India, but she agreed to do that role because she loved the story and she loved Sita and Ram in the film, and she trusted everyone and she supported everyone in the film. Yeah, it's a good experience.
Can I say something? I think Rashmika is full of energy and I must say thank you for doing Afreen. She's wonderful. She was so good every time she came on screen. मुझे लगा कि my God ये तो मार ही डालेगी. She was so good, full Tushin, and I'm really happy कि जिस तरह से उन्होंने जब promotions के दौरान जब मैं उनको मिली उन्होंने जिस तरह से मुझे warm welcome warm hug किया मैं उसी तरह से उनको Bollywood में भी जब अभी उनकी रिलीज होगी उनकी डेब्यू है बॉलीवुड में तो ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर दैट रश्मिका एंड थैंक यू फॉर बीइंग अ पार्ट ऑफ सीता रामम मीन्स द वर्ल्ड टू मी.
My experience, actually, we had many scenes together in the film. throughout, more than me and Sita Mahalakshmi, it was me and Afreen. But no, what I love about Rashmika's portrayal of Afreen in this film, I feel like Rashmika is almost like a volcano. She has so much energy, right? She's full of, and instantly she has reactions, expressions, and she has the easiest smile. Like she smiles for anything, look, and I love that about her. And she's such a positive, happy person, and she's everybody's happy person, I think. So for her to play Afreen, it's like you're trying to curb a volcano. You're trying to like push that down, and for her to not even smile. So I remember asking, I said, was that your biggest challenge, that you could not smile in this film? And she said, yeah, it was such a challenge. Without realizing, many times I'll smile and then Hanusa will tell me, Rashmika, you're smiling. But hats off to her. It's a sign of a very secure actor to choose a role like Afreen and play it with so much conviction and so much love. Like she genuinely, you can tell that she enjoyed playing that role, and she gave us, added so much more substance to the film. It wouldn't be the same, definitely, without Rashmika playing Afreen.
We miss her today.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. You guys were awesome, and of course, the team
thank
rocks.
you so much, everybody.
Sita Raman, thank you so much for being here. And yes,
प्रेस को वापस से thank you very much.
Thank you guys.
we'll
Thank
have
you.
a quick photo ops, right? नहीं, झूठ नहीं बोला था मैंने. बता दूं सरप्राइज मृणाल? हाँ? Okay, I'll have to come there because देखो, मैं थोड़ा बच के खड़ा रहूंगा दुलकर गारू से, because Mrunal had told me that he is a brilliant singer. ठीक है? यही सरप्राइज है. क्या बोलते हो? चाहिए? You guys want it? Right? So Mrunal's told me that he's a brilliant singer. So मैं आप लोगों के लिए, I would, request you to sing a line for all of us, please.
Sorry to put
Thank you. You do this? But sing with me, no? We'll sing in Tamil.
No.
But I'm apologizing ahead that I know the Telugu version, if that's okay. I'll ask for Vishal to support me. Ready?
1, 2, 3, 4.
ఇంతందం దారి మళ్ళిందా భూమిపైకే చేరుకున్నదా లేకుంటే చెక్కి ఉంటారా అచ్చు నీల శిల్ప సంపద జగత్తు చూడని మహత్తు నీదెలే నీ నవ్వు తాకి తరించే తపస్సిలా నిషిదులన్నీ తలోంచే తుషారానివా సుక్కునందిన చందమామయే నువ్వుంటే నా పనేంటనే నేలకే దిగేను కోటి తారలే నీకంత వెన్నెలేంటనే. Thank you. You're all very kind to actually even sit through my singing. I'm so bad. Thank you very much.
अच्छा guys, चुप आ रही है, हाँ? देख लेना अगले हफ्ते.
थोड़ा क्रॉस प्रमोट करें.
And जैसा अभी गाड़ा साहब से भी बात हो रही थी, of course, दुलकर भाई इसमें कुछ दिख रहे हैं, उधर वो कुछ और दिखेंगे, तो चुप, देखना मत भूलिएगा.